According to author Bell Hooks, often we confuse perfect passion with perfect love. A perfect passion happens when we meet someone who appears to have everything we have wanted to find in a partner. On the other hand, perfect love is different from this love that is rooted in basic care, goodwill, and everyday attraction. Now, we are all continually attracted to people throughout our life. We like their style, the way they think, and the way they look, whom we know that given a chance, we could love. During this infatuation stage, we see what we would like the person to ideally be. Romantic fantasy often nurtures the belief that relationship difficulties are an indication of a lack of love, rather than just part of the process. In actuality, true love thrives on the difficulties and overcoming those hard times. Only then can we become fully actualized identities that can operate in meaningful ways within the relationship. The foundation of such love is the assumption that we want to grow. As Well Wood put it, two beings who have a soul connection want to engage in a full, free-ranging dialogue and commune with each other as deeply as possible. In the book, Soulmates, Thomas More contends that the enchantment of romantic illusion has its place and that the soul thrives on ephemeral fantasies. The soul is optimistically idealistic, and so one being passionately in love allows he or she the ability to see the perfection in an imperfect human being. However, perfect passion is only a preliminary stage in seeking this perfect love. John Wellwood makes a useful distinction between this type of perfect passion versus perfect love attraction, familiar to us all, which he calls a heart connection, and another type he calls a soul connection. Here's how he defines it. A soul connection is a resonance between two people who respond to the essential beauty of each other's individual natures, behind their facades, and who connect on a deeper level. This kind of mutual recognition provides the catalyst for a potent alchemy. It is sacred alliance, whose purpose is to help both partners discover and realize their deepest potentials. While a heart connection lets us appreciate those we love just as they are, a soul connection opens up a further dimension, seeing and loving them for who they could be and for who we could become under their influence. Making a heart connection with someone is usually not a difficult process, but a soul connection is challenging. Bell Hooks describes the difference between heart and soul connection in detail when she states, "Throughout our lives, we meet lots of people with whom we feel that special click that could take us on the path of love. But this click is not the same as a soul connection. Often, a deeper bonding with another person, a soul connection, happens whether we will it to be or not. Indeed, sometimes we are drawn towards someone without knowing why, even when we do not desire contact." Hooks describes a soul connection as being rare, and that few people actually allow themselves to experience it in their lifetime. Perfect love gifts us with the courage to see and embrace our true selves. She believes most of us run the other way when true love comes near. She states, "Since true love sheds light on those aspects of ourselves we may wish to deny or hide, enabling us to see ourselves clearly and without shame, it is not surprising that so many individuals who say they want to know love turn away when such love beckons. True love appears only when our hearts are ready. Wounded hearts turn away because they do not want to do the work of healing necessary to sustain and nurture love. Many men, especially, often turn away from true love and choose relationships in which they can be emotionally withholding when they feel like it, but still receive love from someone else. Ultimately, they choose power over love. As Hooks reveals to us, we must be healed or partly healed to be brave enough to embrace true love and the challenges it brings. My father always told me growing up, a man is not whole until he has found his other half. In part agreement with this, perhaps if we find and nurture these rare soul connections, our lover does not make us whole with their love and efforts, but rather helps us make ourselves whole. Through loving and receiving great love and working on expanding our inner beauty, we walk into who we were meant to be all along.